Hello and welcome to my October 2023 audio newsletter. Feel free to visit my website to subscribe to my monthly newsletter, and it'll be a delight to connect with you. So here we go. Topic for the month: self-regulation. Why is it important? Self-regulation is the ability to remain calm, cope with big emotions, adapt and respond appropriately to our environment. Self-regulation is important because it allows us to do well in any situation, with relationships, with friends, at work. It helps us to feel good about what we can handle and to manage what we can't, and it helps us to feel good about ourselves. 4 major types of self-regulation strategies are self-monitoring, also called self-assessment or self-recording, self-instruction, also called self-talk, goal setting, and self-reinforcement. So, how to support the development of self-regulation? Self-regulation involves a set of skills that allow us to manage our big emotions and think before we act. There are some pointers for how you can support the development of regulation skills in yourself. First, manage your stress. Get your own needs met so that you can support others, children, partners, and through that be a positive role model. Develop realistic expectations. Assess your skills to determine where you may need support. Instructions, self-awareness, practice, feedback. Remember that we are all different and have learned more or less how to regulate our emotions. Children, for example, have less developed brains and are less able to regulate themselves. Demand from children and yourself as much as you or they can handle, keeping in mind that success leads to more success. Expect setbacks to learning and growth. When you notice your nervous system in a stress response, it is not always possible to respond to logic or reason. Instead, you may try taking a deep breath, putting your hand on your heart or your belly to help you to calm. Show empathy towards yourself. Help yourself to become aware and guide yourselves through sensory experiences and calming strategies. Use your body regulation tools when your brain is in stress response. Be supportive and encouraging of yourself. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. Be curious and learn or engage with a coach, therapist, or mentor. Ensure that your resource pool for regulation is regularly replenished. Sleep, have a balanced diet, and regular exercise are essential. Help yourself for activities that you enjoy and in which you can do well. Reduce unnecessary demands. Review your routines to make sure they are not overloaded. Too many responsibilities will increase stress and decrease your energy levels to regulate. Provide yourself with structure, consistency, so you know what to expect and what is expected. Like routines, clear rules, proactive planning. Predictability helps to decrease stress. Learn about your brains. Helping yourself understand the role of the downstairs brain in your stress response, as well as your upstairs brain in the regulation. You can read, for example, The Whole Brain Child as a good resource for more information, or of course, there is always Google. Enhance your self-awareness to help yourself to self-monitor, rate your emotions and energy reserve on a scale from 1 to 5. This will help you identify strategies to calm and ways to refill your resource pool. Develop a toolbox of coping strategies to use when you are dysregulated. The idea is to help yourself to stop in the moment, to stay calm and still have the ability to think and not act on big emotions. But do remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So take mental breaks, sometimes books, music, coloring, creativity, hobbies, games, etc., movies, friends may be an option. Take physical breaks, have a dance, play sports, walk, stretch. Spiritual breaks like yoga, meditations, or use mantras. Sensory experiences, sound, taste, touch, movements, grounding activities, deep breathing, slow counting, or visual imagery can help to take a pause, a break. So the rewards of increasing your ability to self-regulate are endless. It will allow you to stay more present and more you. This means you will be able to differentiate and stay who you truly are much more often. With love and great respect. As always, feel free to send me an email, to contact me for a chat or a hello or a question or some feedback. The next section is a 5-minute centering meditation. And I just run you in a 1 minute through that so you know a little bit what to expect when you go online or email me or subscribe to my newsletter. It's a meditation where you start with your breath. We use different colors to connect to your body, and then we go within to find your center. You go in further and further in and further, and then release. This is a very short summary of the 5-minute centering meditation. My next section is on spirituality, and it is your personal pathway. So I am passionate about raising our frequencies. You have heard the terms like high vibes, consciousness, awareness, evolution. We are energy that fluctuates in vibration. In physics, we can remind ourselves that we understand that the body is made out of about 30 trillion cells. Cells can be broken down into the cell as in the body, the nucleus, the DNA, the atoms, electrons, neutrons, protons, and what comes after that in infinitely tiny essence. Energy, light, or nothingness? Are we nothingness? For many, that may be a little bit overwhelming, and thus being energy that fluctuates in vibration is more comprehensible. Energy can be regulated, and by becoming aware what your energy is like, you can shift, change, increase, decrease it. So close your eyes for a moment. Imagine being just energy, or a body filled with about 30 trillion of little light bulbs. Now imagine a light dimmer switch, and ever so gently turn up the brightness. Hold it there for about 15 seconds or a little longer if you want. And then release the dimmer switch and see whether your inner light bulbs stay at the brightness that you have chosen. There is no right or wrong way to do it. However, with practice, you may hold your body, your cells, electrons in a little brighter light steadily. If you do this on a daily basis, notice whether your consciousness changes. Do you experience situations slightly different? Do you have new thoughts or different ways of thinking? Just notice as you play and practice, turning your own personal dimmer switch on. You are a light body. The next section is information about a grief workshop that I am leading in person in Greymouth on the 30th of October. If you're interested into the workshop, it's a free workshop held in Greymouth, New Zealand. Email me and I can give you more details, or just call me on 0210-480-324. If you like a personal session, whether it's a therapy session, an code, a DQ session, or a card reading, please contact me. So for now, let love in, breathe, consciously receive, and allow yourself to be you. With great love and respect, it's me, Gabriela.